so today I'm going to do a slightly different kind of video. It is an album review, as you can see by title down there, yeah. And it's on a band called Belle, and it's their second album. It came out yesterday, so it's very fresh, but I've been constantly playing it. I love it, so I'm really excited to share it with anyone who cares about new music. If you want a new band, then this is a review for you. And if you like Belle and you want to know about their second album, then I'll talk about it. So the album came out yesterday. I was gonna pre-order the vinyl, but I thought the vinyl came out, I thought the whole album came out like on Tuesday, but I'm going away on Tuesday, so I didn't pre-order the vinyl because I was going away. I didn't want it to come when I wasn't here, but apparently it came out yesterday from the Instagram. I was like, it's out tomorrow! So yeah, so it came out yesterday, so I've just been listening to it on Spotify. It's available on Spotify. This is the album cover, because I don't have the vinyl. It is a picture of Natalie, the woman from the band, looking beautiful, and the album is called Dreamland. So the band is two people, it's a brother and sister called Elliot and Natalie Bergman, I think it is, and they're from America, I'm unsure where. But yes, this is their second album, and it's been long awaited since their first one was in 2013, so it's been 3 years waiting for another album. And it has 11 tracks, and it's pretty damn good. I have been listening constantly, and it's one of those albums where every song you kind of might take you a bit of time. Like, I swear I've listened to it like once the whole way through, and then the next time I listened to it I like kind of got into each song. I already know like the words to some of them, so it's really like catchy and like songs you want from them, if that makes sense. Like, it's what I would have wanted. Their first album was more like reggae inspired, whereas this album is, I think a lot of people on YouTube, when I saw the comments for their first single from this album, were like, oh, where's the reggae sound? Where's, oh, I miss your old sound. Like when they bring out new music, as artists do, and when they kind of have a vibe that they were doing before, and maybe it's not so much seen in this second album. But I think, although I do love the like reggae inspired music from the first album, this music's a lot more grown up. It's a lot fuller produced sound. It's a lot more like dreamy, and I don't know, it's a lot fuller. I don't really know how to explain music, but it just sounds a lot better. Not better, it sounds a lot, it just feels like they've really rounded their sound and come up with an album that's come from their heart and soul, and it's pretty damn amazing. So even though maybe, you know, we would have liked to hear a bit more reggae from what were their magical songs in the first album, I think this is an incredible album, so it's worth the wait because it's been so long. So there's 11 tracks on the album, and they already had, I think they released 3 songs already, which were Giving Up On You, Throw Down Your Guns, and Our Love Will Survive. Giving Up On You, I think was the first one I heard from the album, and oh, it was magical, really good, so I like that one. I'll play it when I play it. So obviously, this is to hear their kind of sound, if you didn't know what they sounded like before. But this is like, it's a very different sound than their first album. Like, it nearly doesn't even sound like her. It's strange, but it's good. So you kind of just have to listen to it. So go listen on Spotify after this if you want to. So that was like the first single. Then they released Throw Down Your Guns, which is another bit of a strange one. So she has such an iconic voice, it's amazing. I mean, this beat is good, but it's a weird, I'm unsure about that track, and I don't know. It has a good message, obviously. I think the message is amazing, but the actual song is a bit weird. But the third one that they released is called Our Love Will Survive. And it's just beautiful music, really beautiful music. Like, for anybody, but as a woman, and coming from a woman, and like, just what they, I don't know, it's beautiful. So obviously if you're into this kind of music, like dreamy pop rock, but not, but so yeah. So that's just like their singles. And then other tracks that I really like on the album is this one called Coyote. So it's a bit of a weird one, but you just really get into it quickly. It's kind of like Western vibe with, I don't even know, I can't explain music, but it's just so good. So yeah, I could just sit here and listen, but that's not a good video, so yeah. I also, one of my favourite ones, oh no, they did release this Dreamland one too, I think, as well, which is, oh my god, I love it. So I just, you know, songs that I can scream in my car and sing with so much passion and power just really get me. I love them. So yeah. So there's a few tracks that I like. I mean, really, if I could just sit here and play you like all the music, there's a track called Rock and Roll Angel, which is really lovely. That is the end track on the album, and it's, you know, possibly songs that people don't get to when they listen to an album and don't, you know, I'm one for, I really do like a full album. I think it's incredible when an album is really magical from start to finish. Like, it really is amazing for people to create such amazing music, you know, and lots of people might release singles and then the album doesn't live up to expectations, but so I don't know, to have like the last song on the album be incredible and like, you know, a surprise when you get to it and it's such a beautiful song is lovely. And the more I listen to like the other songs that kind of maybe get lost at the beginning, they're just lovely, honestly. So yeah, really, really pleased with this album. The other thing that come out of this album were when they work with this guy, I want to say guy, but I'm unsure, but there's this guy slash band called Tickler who does a lot of remixes for them on their last album and on this album, and they did a remix? They did a remix of Giving Up On You, which is magical if I could find it. So this is, but before I start, so this album doesn't really have many like reggae inspired tracks that are pure, kind of more reggae, just like their first album when they had quite a few tracks that really felt that way all the way through. So Tickler giving it a remix is just so amazing, and I really hope he brings out more from the new album. Yeah, it's just so good. I've used this in like my videos before because it's so damn good. So yeah, magical. So if you Google or go on Spotify and look for Tickler, Ticklah, as well, there's just magical stuff from him because they obviously work together on their stuff, which is amazing. So yeah, there's my review. It was probably a bit strange, and mainly the point I want to get across is you should go and listen to it. And if you like, you know, similar bands like Best Coast or the Dum Dum Girls, or I don't know, like, I don't even know, but like female Deep Valley or any like female American bands, and English I'm sure, then Belle will be lovely for you, and I just recommend them to everyone because they need to do really well. Thanks for watching, and subscribe below if you like this video and want to see more of music reviews. Not that I'm going to do more music reviews because I could do with you guys giving me some new music, because apart from this I have not had new music for a while, so help me out, give me a hand. See you later, and subscribe every time now. This is what I do apparently. I don't know, just subscribe, make me happy. I'm nearly on 500, am I? Probably not, but you know, get in there. Woo!